Utah is in a unique position where we're going to start bleeding out more jobs than we're taking in. We need experts. 9 weeks in the summer with a group of like-minded kids is something that I don't know if you could put a dollar, like how valuable that is.
This is a completely immersive experience.
What matters is how much keyboard time do you have, how much practice have you had.
This is a professional grade curriculum. These are the types of features that the actual hiring managers all across the country are looking for.
It's something that they should get better than I think any generation before them.
You'll have access to all of the resources you need in order to succeed.
It's not just about the coding. I've been offered internships. I had a practice interview.
They gave us a free account for Pluralsight. It's been very valuable, just having all these resources open to me.
I'm actually learning. I understand what I'm doing. I'm able to put it into use.
Whoever works the hardest on the right things is the person that's going to succeed.
Seeing what you built and actually taking it in, it's really cool.
I just made this project and it just is mind-blowing.
I am building a garage door opener that will tweet at me every time my garage door opens or closes.
I mean, seeing something work, that's the best feeling.
The fact that I can just write these line of codes and it'll just show me something, you know? I find that so cool.
We also have mentors come in.
It's really cool getting to interact with a professional software engineer.
It's about collaborating with people and sharing ideas.
It taught me how to commit to something difficult.
Come every day, stay on task, and you gotta stay with it to the end.
If you go out and you learn from the right sources and you're in the right environment, then you're going to be putting yourself in the best position possible.
Programming is advancing, and in many years there will be positions that aren't even available yet.
There should be more people in code in general, especially women.
It represents a way to pay for college, a steady job, being able to learn something I want to learn and do what I want to do.
It will be hard, but you have to do the hard things in life if you want to succeed.
I'm Mizuki Sak.
My full name is Seirida Shelby Pomai Kai Kamali'i Onanlani Bitam.
My first name is Mizuki. That means beautiful moon in Japanese.
I speak English. I was born and raised here in the States. My parents all speak English, but every now and then we usually speak Hawaiian or Samoan around the house.
I grew up in Tokyo.
We do hula dancing and see the Samoa dancing. The singing is very culturally diverse too. We sing in our language.
This is kimono I brought. This is actually not kimono, I guess. I can say that this is kimono, but this is called yukata, more casual version of kimono.
Salofa siva'u and mahalo.
Sayonara.
I think when you take a visual arts class, you start to see more color and more art in your day-to-day life, and a lot of stuff that you didn't think could be considered art starts to become artistic to you. And it opens up a lot of new doors and new possibilities for careers, but also just in life in general.
I would recommend, I think, performance or visual art because the teachers are awesome, they're a ton of fun, The classes are a ton of fun. You learn a whole bunch of new things that you wouldn't normally learn in other settings, and they also have a ton of resources available for you, which makes it really fun as well.
Art's affected my life because it's become a thing that I love, and it's become a thing that helps me get rid of stress and just tell my emotions when I don't really have any words to say because I'm not that talkative of a person.
Okay, I think history and culture kind of creates our art. Art is a reflection of our society and its culture, and so when we can see art and when we look at art, I think it creates a relationship with the world that we can't have learning about in a history class or in a science class. Plus it's just really fun. You look at things in a new way and you kind of experience the world in a new way that you wouldn't any other way, any other class.
Neither, because this is my phone. Hi.
Thank you so much.
Well, I preferred Apple, but they're starting to piss me off because they're like computers these days suck and the buttons are cheesy and they only have the 3 things, and it's really, you know, they were better for a long, long time, but I'm starting to think Android's definitely catching up.
I prefer Androids because I have an Android. I haven't really used Apple. I don't.
Yeah. Thank you, Skylar. I'm here with MVtv, and we'd like to ask you a quick question. Hey, do you prefer Android or Apple better, and why?
I'm just gonna say Apple because I have one, and that's all I've ever really
That's
used.
lame.
So yeah, I know I'm lame. Thank you, Dakota.
I prefer Apple because I can use it. It's user-friendly, and for old people, that's what we need. We're not very technological.
Oh, awesome.
Well, I have 2 reasons. I like Android for their hardware. I think their cameras are better in terms of taking photos, but Apple software is way better.
Apple.
Why?
Because they're easier to use and prettier and better camera quality, and they are nicer looking.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah. Sound speed? All right, Bruins, that's your Android versus Apple debate for today. So in case you were wondering, that was all shot on a Samsung. This is Easton Parker signing off. Have a great day, Bruins.
Cornflakes. Good job. Okay, all right. Hey Bruins, I'm Tay Lawrence.
And I'm Aaron Santo.
And I'm here to bring you your MVT. So the first thing we have is about Hope Squad for next year. Now we do have nominations open right now, and if you know anyone, whether they're on Hope Squad or have been considering it, that you think might be good for presidency, there's flyers all around the school where you can scan the QR code, and it's going to take you to a Google form, fill that out, answer a couple questions about them to nominate them so they can run for that presidency.
The next announcement is about registration. For juniors, registration will be open on March 12th starting at 2 p.m. But for sophomores has it on March 19th at 2 p.m. So make sure that you're ready for that so that way you can get into the classes that you want when you want it. I believe labs 128 and 129 will be open if you need computers, and so just be aware of that.
Yeah, for sure. So you can do it just about anywhere, but if you do need that internet access, that's where to go.
Yeah.
This next one's super cool. So this happened this week. It was the FBLA competition. This was state, where 1,364 of the top business and marketing students came throughout the state to compete and represent for a chance to go to Baltimore for the nationals. So this one's super awesome. We had a couple people went to that, and they did a fantastic job. One of the groups was Miguel Russ, Jose Mijares, and Corey Van Langen. They placed 3rd in e-business, which qualifies them to go to Baltimore. So PogChamp, dude, that's awesome. Miguel Rust also competed in a few other activities. He got 3rd in cybersecurity, qualifying for nationals, 9th in network concepts, and 10th in computer problem solving. So they all did a fantastic job. So if you see any of them, make sure you guys tell them congrats because they're going to nationals.
The next announcement is for the musical Nunset Boulevard, which is today, tomorrow, and Monday. And so it's $7 at the door, so make sure that you go there if you want to see it because it will only be running till Monday.
All right, that's about it for
Sweet.
today. Oh, we do have our student of the day. Forgot about that.
So
First one is Colin Brinkerhoff. So I know a lot of you guys know Colin. He's an awesome guy. But he was given this by Mr. Fieldstead, the financial lit teacher. And he says, Colin is very engaged in class and comes prepared. He's a great student. Good job, Colin. Keep it up.
And the next student of the day is my boy Dallin Mapp. It was given to him by Mr. Wolfenden, the auto teacher, and he says, Dallin is eager to learn and very excited about anything automotive. He is sharp and always asking questions. Dallin will be a great lifetime learner.
Awesome. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching Bruins. I'm Tay Lawrence.
And I'm Aaron Santo, and we're broadcasting your Bruin News.